Hey guys, what's going on? I'm glad everybody's checking in. I wanted to fill you in on something that has been happening lately. Okay? So, are you familiar with the term swatting? That's when people call in false reports um, to create a law enforcement response to a situation. So, on Sunday into Monday morning, I was swatted 3 times. 3 times I was swatted. And come to learn that Rolling Stone magazine was more than likely involved. Actually, Monday morning, I went to the Pennsylvania State Police Barracks, informed them of the situation. One of these SWATs came from an out-of-state phone number. I've learned some time ago that Rolling Stone magazine had been in touch with this person. So, went to the Pennsylvania State Police, sat down with 2 investigators, and they have been incredible. So, due to the nature of the situation, it's going up the chain. There is another agency involved in this, probably because of the different people from different states that were involved in this. There is a current investigation, so I cannot comment too much on that. But I want you to know that I went to them. I am the complainant, and I am the victim of 3 unjust and unwarranted swatting events, incidences. This is political terrorism, and it's to the point to where they don't have anything, so the liberal media needs to jump in and try to create something. There is also potential involvement in this from one of my primary opponents. And that's kind of disheartening. So, all the information that I had, remember a couple weeks ago, folks, I posted up how I was at a political breakfast and I was threatened. Guy came up to me and said, if you don't quit pushing, if you don't drop out, we're going to ruin you. So I see a question, what is swatting? Swatting is when people call in a crime from a different area when there is no crime that is actually happening. Yeah, that is swatting. So, again, it looks like potential involvement from Rolling Stone magazine. All the information that I had on the reporter from Rolling Stone being in contact with people several weeks ago was passed on. And again, I wish I could tell you guys more. But due to the nature of the investigation, I can't. But I can also tell you, it also appears, saying the word appears, that one of my primary opponents is also possibly, I have to be very careful with what I say, also possibly involved. So that's where we are. Now, folks, Rolling Stone hit me months ago. We completely debunked it. I have been hit by every single major media outlet out there on the national level. I had no idea that they were that afraid of me. I had no idea that they were all going to point their guns at me. We must be doing something right. So you guys heard of October surprises? This gotcha, with a bunch of fabricated BS. That's what it is. So I just wanted to let you all know what's going on. I am standing strong. They did this to not just Rolling Stone, but other liberal media outlets on the national level have done this to big name political candidates across the country before. And again, we know how the game is played. When you stand up and when you say, you know what, I'm not going to let you scare me, I'm not going to let you intimidate me, this is the crap that goes on. 3 events within maybe 15, 16 hours. I was swatted 3 times. Yeah. Swatted 3 times. And again, information that I have, information that law enforcement has, it appears that Rolling Stone magazine may potentially be involved. So we are also taking a look at the civil end of what we can do against the liberal media setting up political hits against some of their biggest opponents. I'm not going to lie to you. I'm actually kind of honored. So when you know the truth, and like me standing here saying, I know I'm 100% right, and these are political hits. Why would the liberal media be involved in doing this? Why would the liberal media be possibly, I have to say that word, possibly, working with one of my opponents to take down the front runner? That's where it is. Because of the threats that I received the Saturday before Easter at an event, there were witnesses there that heard it, that if you don't stop pushing, if you don't quit, if you don't drop out, we're going to ruin you. We're going to ruin you. I think you folks are smart enough to know how dirty politics is. And I'm standing right here, and since I jumped into this race, I have been hit with numerous cannonballs at point blank range. Folks, I ain't dropping out of nothing. and I ain't quitting. I mean, trust me when I tell you, Rolling Stone is no fan of conservatives. They are no fan of law enforcement. I just want to talk to you guys. Because, you know, it has gotten to the point the past couple weeks where my head has kind of had to have been on a swivel. It has, when those threats came in from a person, and yes, I do know who he is, there's actually a picture of him threatening me. Got that, we got a witness. It has really put my entire family on edge. And the liberal media, they will go as far as to try and destroy a family, to take out their biggest threat. Guys, if I've got breath in my lungs and blood in my veins, I am in the fight. So, good luck with your big October surprise, as they call it. As I'm not a politician, I'm just a regular guy who speaks for the people, you know? And that's where we are. And just because somebody says something or does something does not make it true or valid. Kind of like the swatting events, which really took a toll on my family. So, that's where we are. And again, current investigation. So, you know, it's being investigated. And I did say probable, potential involvement. And if there are any conservative media outlets out there who wants to know what's going on, I'd be more than happy to talk to you. Because they try to destroy people. And they try to destroy people's lives. And the sad part is these swatting events took place on my 10-year anniversary that I survived my ordeal in Afghanistan. And I just got an email from one of the reporters who may or may not have been involved, and it's very snarky. You have an awesome, 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 awesome day, he says to me. They're trying to get me with a gotcha. That's what they're doing. So, that's where we are. And we got to hang tough. I think the left knows what's at stake. And you've got no-name bottom dweller candidates on my side, not on my side. They're running as a Republican, who are just so desperate to seek office. What's up, brother? How you doing? Hold on, I'm doing a live video, man. Give me a second. Yeah, guys, like this is what I get hit. Everywhere I go, people are like, yo, Teddy, what's up? And it's kind of cool, but then you have the target on your back. And they'll stop at nothing. They will stop at nothing. But I want to let you all know, this one ain't folding. This one ain't bending. This one ain't breaking. You know what this makes me want to do? This makes me kind of want to fight harder. Because, you know, when you back somebody into a corner and they kind of put you in a situation where you feel like you got nothing to lose but to be all in, well, guys, I'm all in. And I love you guys. Keep the faith. And again, it's because of a lot of, we knew that this was coming. I actually got intel that a reporter from Rolling Stone had been in touch with people in another state. That's the truth. I got intel on that several weeks ago. I get threatened that I'm going to get ruined at a political breakfast. So, you know, there might be a lot of coercion. It's possible there might be money changing hands. And who knows? That's for law enforcement to figure out. But I did want to let you know it's happening. I did miss several events, and I felt that my safety would have been in peril. Guys, I'm not a politician. I'm not an elected official. You know, I'm an older guy. I'm banged up a little bit. And knowing that the left was going to be coming after me the way they did, knowing that others were going to come after me the way they did, it put a lot of strain and a lot of hardship on my family. You know, my wife, you know, she asked me to drop several times because of the weight of the world coming down on us. And I told her, I said, I love you, but I ain't dropping. I ain't dropping. This is what they want, and I'm not going to let them win. So keep the faith, guys. I appreciate so much that all of you got my back. In a weird way, it's kind of flattering because I never thought that I was that big of a target. I never thought that I was that big of a threat. That Rolling Stone magazine would involve themselves, possibly involve themselves in a situation to orchestrate things behind the scenes, to possibly involve themselves, to possibly orchestrate things behind the scenes. And you wonder why people don't run for office. You know, guys, I didn't pay the blood money. I didn't pay the buyout money. I didn't pay the protection money. You know, when you put yourself out there, and I guess the left starts getting scared, you know, they think they can come get you. You saw what they did to Kavanaugh. You saw what they did to Donald Trump. Years ago, you saw what they did to Clarence Thomas. It's what they do. And it's like they think they got something. You know? It is what it is. But I want you all to know, I'm standing strong. It's not easy. It's really not. It is a burden when you feel like you have the weight of the world coming down on you. Yeah. And it is. It's tough to deal with sometimes. But when you're in it, you're in it. And when you're in the fight, you're in the fight. And like I said, they've tried hitting me with cannonballs. Their last article that they wrote was completely debunked, factually debunked. And, you know, it's like a big gotcha moment when they think they got you. And it's like, yeah, it's kind of a nothing burger. So, or that is so old, does that even matter? Or when they know they truly don't have anything and they have to potentially be involved, potentially. You guys hear me saying that word, right? Potentially. They have to potentially be involved with potentially orchestrating swatting on my home. There's nothing sacred. You know, to do this to my family and put them under that stress. Yeah. Well, folks, just want you to know I love you. Ain't going nowhere. And they're going to keep taking shots, and they're going to keep using coercion and half-truths. And, you know, did you guys know, maybe you don't know this, but did you guys know that there are instances out there where the liberal media will actually pay people to come after you and make allegations? And folks, I'm not talking a little bit of money. I'm talking like $500,000, $1 million bucks. You know? So, it's a real thing. It happens. And, you know, sometimes you get people that they get scared and they will say or do anything that say or do. And, you know, I've been on the move myself. So, just be careful. You know, there's another guy out there running for governor who tells you all the time, don't believe the lies. Don't believe the lies. And if you notice, in my race, I'm the only one that people are attacking. The only one. Do you think they're going to take a hit at some chump on the bottom? Or do you think they want to take off the guy at the top? You know, take a look at the governor's race. They're doing the same shit there. It's dirty. It's just a dirty, dirty, dirty business. So, folks, I love you, and stay in the fight. I can't thank you all for all your support. This is turning into what they're trying to do, and even involve my family. You know, they're trying to do a political assassination of me. And I told you folks when I jumped in this, I'm going to say what I'm going to say. I'm going to do what I'm going to do. I'm not going to change course. I will not be bullied. I will stand firm. And this should show you guys I can weather any storm. I can weather it. So, send me your prayers. Keep them coming. I've been out on the trail. I've been praying with a lot of you. And just keep moving forward. I love you guys. Take care. Thanks for tuning in.